High creatinine? 5 vegetables that work faster than medicine. Most people don't realize their kidneys may already be under silent attack long before symptoms appear. Rising creatinine is one of the earliest red flags. Once the filters in the kidneys scar and weaken, the decline often becomes permanent. Yet nature offers protection hidden in everyday foods. Some vegetables contain compounds proven to lower inflammation, ease kidney strain, and slow dangerous rises in creatinine. Choosing them can mean the difference between steady protection and unstoppable decline. The number one vegetable is Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are far greater than most people realize. For anyone struggling with high creatinine, these vegetables can be life-changing. Creatinine rises when the kidneys can no longer clear waste from the blood effectively. This buildup leaves the body tired, swollen, and vulnerable to serious complications. Brussels sprouts contain powerful natural compounds that help lower this burden and give the kidneys a chance to recover. One of the key substances in Brussels sprouts is sulforaphane. This natural compound is a strong defender against kidney damage. In controlled laboratory research, sulforaphane lowered kidney inflammation and oxidative stress by up to 40%. Inflammation is like a constant pressure inside the kidneys that wears them down over time. Oxidative stress, on the other hand, acts like a slow internal erosion that damages kidney cells and blood vessels. Together, they accelerate the decline of kidney function. Sulforaphane directly interferes with both of these harmful processes, making it easier for the kidneys to handle waste and toxins. The benefits of cruciferous vegetables, such as Brussels sprouts, have also been proven in large human studies. Data from the National Institutes of Health shows that people who eat these vegetables regularly have a 20 to 25% lower risk of kidney decline. That is not a minor effect. It means that something as simple as eating more of these vegetables could significantly reduce the chances of worsening kidney problems. These findings show how food can have a direct and measurable impact on long-term health. Another way Brussels sprouts help is by supporting the glomerular filtration rate. This rate measures how well the kidneys filter the blood. High creatinine levels indicate that the filtration process is weakening. Brussels sprouts improve this natural function, allowing toxins such as creatinine to leave the body more effectively. A stronger filtration rate keeps the blood cleaner and reduces the strain on the entire system. This is one of the main ways Brussels sprouts assist in lowering creatinine levels. Beyond sulforaphane, Brussels sprouts are rich in other nutrients that protect the kidneys. A single cup of cooked Brussels sprouts has only 56 calories, making it a safe food for those who need to manage their weight carefully. They provide 4 grams of plant-based protein, which supports energy without placing excess pressure on the kidneys. Vitamin K in Brussels sprouts protects blood vessels from stiffening and reduces the risk of dangerous clots. Vitamin C strengthens immune defenses and lowers inflammation across the body, reducing the chance of further kidney injury. These vitamins work together with sulforaphane to strengthen the kidneys and slow down damage. The way Brussels sprouts are prepared makes a big difference in how effective they are. Steaming them lightly preserves sulforaphane and keeps the vegetables tender without losing nutrients. Roasting with a small amount of olive oil and garlic is another excellent choice, as it enhances flavor while keeping the kidney protective compounds intact. Overcooking must be avoided. Boiling for long periods or frying at high temperatures destroys sulforaphane and strips the vegetable of much of its healing power. Careful cooking ensures the kidneys receive the full benefit. Many people wonder if simple foods like Brussels sprouts can truly make a difference when dealing with a serious issue like high creatinine. The answer is clear in the research. Medicines often control symptoms, but they do not stop the underlying damage. Brussels sprouts address the damage directly by calming inflammation, protecting cells, and supporting natural detoxification. This does not replace medical care, but it gives the body a better chance to respond positively to treatment. The combination of food and medicine is far stronger than either one alone. The choice to include Brussels sprouts regularly can bring noticeable changes. Cleaner blood leads to less swelling in the legs and feet. Better filtration means fewer toxins circulating in the body, which reduces fatigue and mental fog. Stronger protection against inflammation lowers the risk of other complications, such as heart strain or uncontrolled blood pressure. These benefits are not distant possibilities. They are real outcomes supported by both science and patient experiences. Kidney health depends on consistent actions. Every serving of Brussels sprouts adds to the defense against kidney decline. Each meal that includes them helps lower creatinine step by step. The protective compounds inside these vegetables do not require prescriptions or complicated routines. They only require the decision to eat them regularly and prepare them in ways that preserve their strength. Over time, this consistency can mean the difference between stable kidney function and worsening disease. Brussels sprouts stand out as one of the most powerful vegetables to lower high creatinine and protect kidney health naturally. Their unique mix of sulforaphane, antioxidants, and essential nutrients makes them more than just food. They are a natural shield that directly helps the kidneys handle toxins and repair damage. Anyone with rising creatinine should see it not as an option, but as a valuable part of their daily diet. Yet Brussels sprouts are only one piece of the larger picture of kidney protection. Another natural food, one that has been trusted for centuries, offers its own remarkable power. This root calms inflammation, improves circulation, and cleanses the blood in ways that protect kidney health. Modern research now proves what ancient traditions already knew. The next step in this journey is ginger, and its role in lowering creatinine will surprise many. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're working to ease the kidney issues naturally, make sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. High creatinine often comes with hidden struggles, swollen feet that make walking uncomfortable, constant tiredness that drains energy. There is a quiet fear that kidney function may get worse with every blood test. In the middle of all this, ginger root stands out as a natural answer that has been trusted for centuries and now confirmed by science. Ginger does more than just add flavor to food. It helps the body fight back against the very damage that raises creatinine and threatens kidney health. One of the strongest ways ginger supports the kidneys is through its natural anti-inflammatory effect. Chronic inflammation is one of the main reasons the kidneys lose their ability to filter blood properly. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogalls that calm this constant irritation. By reducing inflammation, the kidneys can focus on their real job, removing waste from the blood instead of fighting against endless swelling and irritation. This single action makes a powerful difference for those living with high creatinine. The benefits of ginger go even deeper. In chronic kidney disease patients, scientific studies show that ginger supplementation lowered serum creatinine by 10 to 15% in just 8 weeks. That kind of change in such a short time is rare without heavy medication. Yet ginger, a simple root, achieved it naturally. Animal studies support this by showing that ginger extract reduced both urea and creatinine buildup by 25 to 30%. These results prove that ginger does not just make people feel better, it actually changes what is happening inside the kidneys. One of the silent dangers of kidney disease is fibrosis. Fibrosis is when scar tissue forms in the kidneys, slowly replacing healthy tissue and reducing their ability to function. Over time, this scarring becomes permanent and leads to irreversible damage. Ginger has been shown to reduce kidney fibrosis, keeping the tissues more flexible and functional. Protecting against fibrosis is critical because it buys time and gives the kidneys a real chance to heal. Ginger also plays an important role in blood sugar control. Poor insulin sensitivity is common in people with kidney disease, and it makes the kidneys work harder to filter the excess sugar circulating in the blood. Ginger improves insulin sensitivity, which lowers strain on the kidneys and reduces one more source of damage. Better blood sugar control means less pressure, less inflammation, and more protection for kidney function. The way ginger supports circulation is another overlooked benefit. Healthy blood flow ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach the kidneys, while toxins are carried away. When circulation slows, toxins build up faster, and kidney tissue becomes starved of oxygen. Ginger naturally improves circulation, which means stronger delivery of nutrients and quicker removal of harmful waste. Every part of this process helps lower creatinine and protect the kidneys. Fresh ginger is more than just a root with a strong flavor. It is loaded with gingerols and shogalls, the compounds responsible for its healing effects. These compounds actively reduce inflammation, fight oxidative stress, and keep the blood flowing smoothly. Including ginger in daily meals is not difficult. Grating fresh ginger into tea creates a soothing drink that cleanses the system. Adding it to stir fries gives both flavor and healing. Blending it into smoothies brings kidney protective power into a refreshing form. The key is consistency, not large amounts at once. There is, however, an important safety reminder. Ginger is safe for most people, but consuming more than 4 grams per day can thin the blood too much. This can increase the risk of bleeding, especially for people already taking blood-thinning medicines. Moderation is the best approach. Small daily amounts are effective and safe, while very high amounts can cause harm. Listening to the body and staying within safe limits ensures ginger helps without creating problems. The emotional weight of kidney disease can make people feel powerless. Numbers rise on test results, swelling worsens, and fatigue sets in. But adding foods like ginger brings a sense of control. It shows that every choice made in the kitchen can either harm or heal. This root is not a miracle cure, but it is a steady protector that works quietly each day to reduce creatinine and strengthen the kidneys. Ginger root offers hope by showing how natural vegetables and foods can significantly lower high creatinine and improve kidney health. It lowers inflammation, prevents fibrosis, improves blood sugar balance, and enhances circulation. It does all of this while also being easy to add to meals. The science behind it is clear, and the results are measurable. For anyone struggling with rising creatinine, ginger is a natural support that cannot be ignored. But the path to protecting the kidneys does not end with ginger. Another vegetable holds its own secrets. This one is rich in minerals that reduce stiffness, calm muscle cramps, and support natural detoxification. Many people fear it due to misunderstandings, yet it offers vital benefits for kidney health. That vegetable is spinach, and the truth about its role in lowering creatinine may change the way it is viewed forever. Many people with kidney concerns hesitate to eat spinach. They fear its oxalate content or worry it might make their condition worse. But the truth is far from that. When eaten in the right portions and prepared correctly, spinach can actually become one of the most protective vegetables for kidney health. Instead of avoiding it altogether, learning how to use spinach wisely could make the difference between rising creatinine levels and stable kidney function. What makes spinach so unique is its nutritional density. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides the body with powerful tools to combat kidney stress. It is rich in magnesium, folate, potassium in moderate amounts, vitamin C, vitamin A, and plant-based iron. These nutrients do not just sit in the body. They actively support the kidneys by improving blood filtration, reducing oxidative stress, and protecting delicate tissues from damage caused by toxins. One of the most overlooked strengths of spinach is magnesium. Magnesium calms down inflammation inside the kidneys and helps blood vessels relax, which improves circulation to the tiny filters. Studies have shown that magnesium deficiency is common in people with high creatinine levels, and restoring it can improve kidney function scores by more than 15% in a matter of weeks. This means that every forkful of spinach is not just food, but also a natural shield against further kidney strain. Folate in spinach deserves special attention too. Folate clears harmful compounds from the blood that silently damage kidney filters. High levels of these compounds, particularly homocysteine, can stiffen blood vessels and silently push creatinine upward. Research shows that diets rich in folate can lower homocysteine levels by up to 25%, easing the pressure on both the heart and the kidneys. Spinach also contains strong antioxidants such as lutein and beta-carotene. These antioxidants reduce free radical damage inside kidney tissues. Left unchecked, free radicals act like sparks that burn through the body's defenses. In people with kidney problems, the condition accelerates scarring and increases creatinine levels. But antioxidants from spinach can put out those sparks and slow the progression of damage. In fact, one clinical trial found that diets rich in spinach and other leafy greens improved antioxidant status in kidney patients by over 30% within 8 weeks. Another often overlooked benefit is how spinach supports energy levels. Fatigue is one of the most common complaints among those with high creatinine. The iron in spinach, together with vitamin C, supports the production of red blood cells. This helps deliver more oxygen throughout the body, reducing tiredness. More oxygen means less stress on the kidneys because the body does not need to work as hard to keep up with basic functions. Now, what about the fear around oxalates? Yes, spinach is higher in oxalates compared to some vegetables, but preparation changes everything. Lightly steaming spinach reduces its oxalate content and makes minerals like magnesium and iron more available. Pairing spinach with a squeeze of lemon adds vitamin C, which helps the body absorb iron while also reducing the risk of crystal buildup. When eaten in moderate amounts, and especially when cooked, spinach can be more helpful than harmful for people managing creatinine levels. Portion control is key. A serving of cooked spinach 2 to 3 times per week is often enough to deliver its protective benefits without overloading the body with oxalates. It is not about eating spinach every day in large bowls, but about using it wisely in balance with other kidney-friendly foods. Simple dishes like steamed spinach with garlic or adding a handful to soups and smoothies can unlock its healing potential. One important point to remember is sodium. Spinach is naturally low in sodium, which is critical for kidney health. High sodium intake is one of the fastest ways to worsen creatinine levels and push kidneys into further decline. Choosing spinach over salty packaged foods gives the body a break from constant sodium stress. This alone can slow down kidney damage and help maintain filtration strength. Spinach also helps regulate blood pressure, another major factor tied to creatinine. Potassium, in moderate levels, supports balanced blood pressure when paired with a low-sodium diet. Controlled blood pressure means less strain on the kidney filters. Stable filters mean fewer toxins building up, and that keeps creatinine from climbing too quickly. For people struggling with rising creatinine, every choice at the table matters. A small cup of spinach may look simple, but the nutrients inside are actively fighting inflammation, reducing harmful compounds, and giving the kidneys the support they desperately need. That is why dismissing spinach based on half-truths can be a costly mistake. The real question is not whether spinach is dangerous, but whether it is being eaten the right way, in the right portions, and with the right preparation. Spinach, when prepared correctly, is one of the vegetables that can lower creatinine, support kidney function, and protect against further damage. And yet, as powerful as spinach is, some vegetables work in a completely different way by directly calming inflammation and fibrosis deep inside kidney tissue. One of the strongest of these is turmeric, a root that has been treasured for centuries. Let us now turn to turmeric and see how it can protect the kidneys at their very core. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Knowhow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. For thousands of years, turmeric has been trusted as a healing root. It was used in kitchens not just for flavor, but for its ability to calm pain, reduce swelling, and protect vital organs. Ancient traditions may not have measured creatinine, but they understood that turmeric kept the body balanced and resilient. Today, science confirms what was once passed down through experience. Turmeric holds compounds that directly shield the kidneys from harm. The secret lies in curcumin, the active compound in turmeric. Curcumin has powerful anti-inflammatory effects, targeting the very processes that raise creatinine. When kidneys are inflamed, their tiny filters become scarred and weak. This scarring makes it harder for the body to remove waste, causing creatinine to climb. Curcumin reduces inflammation and slows down scarring, keeping the filters clearer for longer. Research shows remarkable results. In clinical trials, people with chronic kidney disease who took curcumin experienced significant drops in markers of inflammation within just 12 weeks. Animal studies go even further, showing that turmeric extract reduced creatinine buildup by as much as 30%. That is not a small number. For someone whose kidneys are struggling every day, that reduction can mean more energy, less swelling, and a longer time before dialysis ever becomes necessary. But turmeric is not only about numbers, it changes how blood flows through the body. Healthy blood flow means that oxygen and nutrients reach the kidneys more efficiently. Better circulation eases the pressure inside kidney tissues and supports the glomerular filtration rate, which is the kidney's measure of strength. Without that support, creatinine quietly rises, leaving many people wondering why their numbers are climbing despite strict diets. What makes turmeric stand out is its ability to fight fibrosis, the slow hardening of kidney tissue that permanently reduces function. Once fibrosis takes hold, very little can reverse it. Curcumin, however, interrupts the signals that cause tissue to harden. By doing so, it slows the clock on kidney damage. This is one of the reasons many doctors recommend adding turmeric to diets for those battling rising creatinine. The beauty of turmeric lies in its ease of daily use. A small teaspoon added to soups, curries, or warm milk can provide steady support. Pairing turmeric with a pinch of black pepper enhances absorption, allowing the body to use curcumin more effectively. Cooking with a little healthy fat, such as olive oil, also boosts its power. These simple kitchen practices make turmeric's healing compounds work harder for the kidneys. It is not only food where turmeric shines. Many people enjoy turmeric tea, either in the form of grated fresh root or powdered form, simmered in hot water. This warm drink soothes the body, eases bloating, and delivers antioxidants that help clear toxins from the blood. Even smoothies can benefit from a small addition of turmeric, offering a simple way to get daily protection without much effort. Still, balance is essential. Taking too much turmeric in supplement form without medical supervision can upset the stomach or thin the blood. The goal is not to overload the body, but to use turmeric in steady, moderate amounts that bring benefits without harm. 1 to 2 teaspoons daily in food or tea is often enough to provide support without causing side effects. What makes turmeric especially important for those with kidney challenges is how it addresses multiple issues simultaneously. It lowers inflammation, reduces fibrosis, improves circulation, strengthens antioxidant defenses, and even helps control blood sugar. High blood sugar is one of the leading drivers of kidney damage. By calming blood sugar swings, turmeric indirectly eases the load on the kidneys. People with rising creatinine often feel trapped, as though nothing can be done except wait for numbers to get worse. But adding protective foods like turmeric shows that action is possible. Even small steps in the kitchen can shift the balance. Turmeric does not work overnight, but its steady use helps the body fight back against the silent forces that push kidneys toward decline. The golden root has earned its reputation through both history and science. Its warm color is more than just beautiful. It reflects the firepower hidden inside. Turmeric's ability to protect the kidneys from multiple angles makes it one of the strongest natural allies in the fight against creatinine. Yet while turmeric acts like a shield, another vegetable works in a completely different way. It is simple, humble, and often overlooked in grocery stores. But this everyday food has compounds that not only support filtration, but also flush toxins out with surprising efficiency. That vegetable is a tomato. Tomatoes are one of the top vegetables for kidney protection, helping lower high creatinine levels and supporting filtration naturally. Their bright red color is more than just appealing to the eye. It signals the presence of lycopene, one of the most potent antioxidants found in nature. Lycopene works deep inside the body, neutralizing harmful molecules that silently damage kidney tissues over time. Every bite of a ripe tomato delivers compounds that shield the nephrons, the tiny filters in the kidneys responsible for clearing waste. Without this shield, those filters weaken and creatinine begins to rise. With it, the filters remain stronger, giving the kidneys a fighting chance. Modern research confirms what many nutritionists have long suspected. Diets high in tomatoes can slow the progression of kidney decline. In fact, studies show that people who consume tomato-rich meals regularly have a 21% lower risk of kidney disease getting worse. That is a striking number, especially when kidney function often seems to deteriorate no matter what is done. The reason behind this lies in the way lycopene lowers oxidative stress. In laboratory studies, lycopene reduced stress in kidney tissues by as much as 35%. That drop allows the kidneys to function more efficiently and handle the daily burden of filtering blood. Tomatoes also bring another advantage that makes them stand out compared to many other fruits and vegetables. They contain far less potassium than bananas or potatoes. This means that in moderate servings, they can be a safer choice for people who must watch their potassium levels closely. Potassium control is vital because too much of it in the blood can strain the heart and cause dangerous rhythms. By choosing tomatoes, people can still enjoy rich flavor and nourishment without pushing their potassium too high. Beyond their kidney-specific effects, tomatoes provide a broad range of supportive nutrients. A single medium-sized tomato has only 22 calories, yet delivers vitamin C, folate, and additional antioxidants. These nutrients strengthen the immune system, support blood vessel health, and keep inflammation under control. When combined, these effects help ease the overall load on the kidneys. Less inflammation, stronger immunity, and steadier circulation mean less pressure on the fragile filtration system. Cooking tomatoes makes them even more powerful. Lycopene becomes more bioavailable when tomatoes are heated. This means the body absorbs it more efficiently after cooking compared to eating it raw. A simple tomato sauce, a warm soup, or roasted tomatoes with a drizzle of olive oil unlock much more of this protective compound. The olive oil does more than add flavor. It helps dissolve the lycopene and transport it through the digestive system into the bloodstream, where it can reach the kidneys and provide its protective benefits. Tomatoes fit easily into many meals without much effort. They can be sliced fresh into salads, simmered into stews, or blended into sauces. Their versatility makes them one of the simplest ways to introduce kidney-protective antioxidants into the diet on a daily basis. Even a few servings each week can make a difference over time, especially when combined with other kidney-friendly foods. Still, tomatoes are not without caution. For people whose potassium is already dangerously high, large portions can push levels further upward. Monitoring portion size and checking with a healthcare provider about safe amounts is important. A moderate serving of 1 to 2 medium tomatoes a day often remains within safe limits for most, but every individual must know their own blood levels to avoid risk. What makes tomatoes so important in the fight against rising creatinine is not just their nutrients, but their balance. They bring powerful antioxidants without excessive calories. They provide flavor and versatility without the potassium overload found in many other plant foods. They stand as a reminder that sometimes the most common foods hold the strongest protective secrets. Kidney damage often builds slowly, almost invisibly. Yet small dietary steps, such as choosing tomatoes regularly, create a defense system that works quietly day after day. Over months and years, that quiet defense becomes the difference between faster decline and preserved function. Tomatoes are not a cure, but they are a reliable ally when the kidneys are under siege. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.